Hi guys, so Home Secretary Suella Braverman has finally come out of hiding and started giving interviews. Here she appeared on Sky News, where she was challenged over the failure to reduce channel crossings and stop the boats as she promised to do. Her failure was presented to her, and Braverman doubled down on the blame game. It's everyone's fault but mine. The courts, charities, lawyers, and of course the Labour Party, who haven't been in power for 13 years, were scapegoats here. Truly pathetic. Have a listen.
If we're thwarted by the courts, if we're stopped from doing so, we'll do whatever it takes to ensure that we can stop the boats. That's a pledge that the Prime Minister has made. That's one that I have made. It's one that we are working both night and day to deliver.
It isn't working, though, is it? Last week alone, there were 1,773 migrants who crossed the Channel. Do you not think it was a mistake to make such a bold pledge at the start of the year?
It's what the British people expect of us. It's what I passionately believe is the right thing to do. And we are making progress. As I said, we've passed our landmark legislation. But let's also be clear about what we're up against. We're up against a range of forces which are intent on stopping us, whether it's immigration lawyers, charities, NGOs, many of whom have very close links with the Labour Party, operating night and day to stop us in delivering this pledge through legal challenges in the courts, through administering dodgy legal advice to illegal asylum claimants and illegal migrants, through sometimes facilitating illegal migration through their so-called charitable work. There's a range of forces that we are dealing with, including no less than the Labour Party, which is intent on
Well, the Labour
stopping
Party
in
haven't been in power for
delivering
13 years, so it does seem a little rich to blame them for the crossing numbers.
No plan whatsoever to stop the boats. They support free movement of people, and actually they want to facilitate illegal migration.
What? Now I think the Labour Party could sue here, sue for slander. The Labour Party want to support illegal migration. You have no evidence to support that claim. Of course she doesn't have any evidence, because there is no evidence. Whatever illegal migration is. Now, once again, at the beginning she was asked, what are you going to do about it? You made this promise, the numbers are actually going up. And she said, well, we are making progress because we have got our bill through Parliament. Well, that's not making a difference. That's not stopping the boats. Now, if you really wanted to stop the boats, as she claimed that she's working night and day to achieve, then you would create safe routes. But she doesn't want to do that either. She says we're doing everything. Well, not everything, because creating safe routes would actually stop the boats, because people wouldn't need to rely on people smugglers to arrive in the UK. You could set up a processing centre in France, as the French have offered. That would reduce, or maybe even eliminate, the boat crossings. But you don't want to do that either. So you can't claim that you're doing everything when you're not doing everything. And you can't claim you're making progress when the numbers are actually going up. And finally, you can't use the Labour Party as a scapegoat. They haven't been in power for 13 years. And you can't claim that they support illegal migration. Now, I don't think the Labour Party will sue. They'll just let her burn herself out. The public are turning against both Suella Braverman and the Conservative Party. They see this as a failure. They see the entire party and government as a disaster. And while there are some racists and bigots who will continue to defend this policy and Suella Braverman, I think their numbers are getting smaller and smaller. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.